Hello everyone, here we are on the last day of April with Miss Eliana Peterson as our special helper. And she is going to rock all of our work today. And we are going to get started with the pledge and head right into what we need for Thursday, April 30th, 2020. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And Miss Eliana will sing our song to you. Here we go. Who is special? Who is special? Look and see. Look and see. Someone very special, someone very special. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. And Eliana waited until the very last day of April for her big day. So, last day of April means we have lots of end of the month things that we will talk a little bit about that you'll have to be wrapping up because we're done with April. So here we go with morning message. And Eliana reading it to us. Dear kindergarten, today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Eliana is the special helper. Love, Mrs. Oberg. And let's take a look at Eliana Peterson's name. 7 letters in her first name, 8 letters in her last name. 7 plus 8 equals 15. Well, boys and girls, today you are writing your last number sentence for how many letters are in kindergarten first and last names. So I want you to make sure you have everybody's names recorded, and then tomorrow on May 1st we are going to do some analyzing work on this sheet, okay? So make sure you have everyone's names on there, and then tomorrow we'll check out some important math information we can find from there. All right, make sure that you take care of writing your own name and doing words you can find from the letters in Eliana's name. And then let's talk about handwriting, and we're going to use Eliana's name again in a minute to do some other work. All right. Kindergarten today, our handwriting is using sentence writing. We have a sentence about camels. Where do camels walk? And at the end of that sentence, it's asking us a question, so we have a question mark. Now let's read. Camels walk in deserts. So it asked us a question, and then it gave us the answer in a fact or a statement, so it has a period. Now, Eliana, do we have deserts in the United States? Yep, we do. Eliana, do you think we have camels that live in the deserts in the United States? Nope, we don't. Camels are not native to the United States, which means they don't just live in the deserts here in the United States. They live in other countries. You might see camels in zoos, and you might see camels at like a circus or something, but they are not native to the United States. Just a fun fact. All right. On the back, just what we've been working on. Lots of rhyming words. We have hug rhymes with bug. So we need to write it. We've got tall letters, small letters, and basement letters in each of those words. Trace it, write it, write it. Hug, bug. Then we have hat and bat. And then we have hook and book. Then we have hall and ball. And all of the beginning letters start with a high dive. All of them are high dives, so we have to start up tall, swim down and up, and we either go around and bump the wall or we go straight down in the water. So do your best and finish up that handwriting. All right. Well, I told you we were going to do a job with Miss Eliana Peterson's name, and we are. Today, you need to take out another caterpillar circle. Well, it's a square that you need to make a circle, and get it all ready if you haven't cut it out, and then we're going to take a peek at Eliana's name. Here it is, Eliana Peterson. And now if I look at Eliana Peterson, I see a snap word right in her name, right at the end. What is it, Eliana? On, on. She has on. Now, the snap word on is a tricky one because the snap word on, when we put letters in front, sometimes makes a whole new sound, but it's still spelled with the O-N. So today we've got some tricky work to do on our caterpillars. Is everybody ready? All right, Ellie, let's get them rolling. Let's start with, we know our chunk is on. Let's take our J and let's say the sound for J, and let's try it. J, 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 J. John! You may know someone with the name John. Eliana, did on sound just like it normally would? Yep, it did. So John worked the J, J on. Sounded just like our other words. Let's try another letter. Let's try W. We know the sound is wah, 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 on, wan, wan. Does that sound like a real or a nonsense word? Wan. Yeah. Do you know what? This is one of those words where the O-N makes a whole new sound. This word is won, like we won the baseball game. We know it's not the number word one, but this word W-O-N is won. We won the game. So, a tricker, but good for us to know about. Let's try one more letter. All right, here is our sound, our letter. Our sound is s, 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 son. Son? How about sun? Wait a minute, Mrs. Oberg, there's no U there. There isn't, but this is son. Like if you are a boy, you are a son to your mom and dad. This is not the sun that's in the sky. Oh my goodness, kindergarten. Can you believe all the things we have to learn? Our letters and our sounds sometimes can be just crazy. But I wanted to show you that today with our snap word on. So sometimes we just have to learn how words are spelt, and they don't even make sense. It's an important thing to know too. So today, let's take those caterpillar circles out and let's take a peek at Eliana's on. And there are our words, John, one, and sun. So you can get those all written on your caterpillar. And we're getting close to being able to put those caterpillars together. Tomorrow we'll finish them up and make all of our circles into a caterpillar. All right. Now, today you have a job to do. Mrs. Oberg knows that we have been talking lots and lots and lots about the emotions or the feelings we have when we read books. And that characters, oops, I've got a feeling stuck to the back, that characters can feel lots of different ways. And we don't want to just think about plain old happy or plain old sad. We want to talk about all of the other ways we can describe those words. And yesterday we looked at this chart where we had excited, silly, proud, accomplished, like, yes, I did it. Ecstatic, which is like super, super happy. Wow, amazed, that might go with that too. And you were using sticky notes, and you were using your little clip on your bookmark to think about the characters in the stories you're reading. We also have feelings that are sad or gloomy, and we want to talk about them because we're not sometimes just sad. We might be scared or nervous. There's another one that might be nervous or uncertain. Oh, very, very sad or blue. Mad, upset, angry. Sometimes you might be terrified or you might be surprised. Like a terrified surprised instead of a yay, happy birthday. I didn't know I was having a party. So, different feelings, different emotions. Well, today, kindergarten, when you're listening to the story that Mrs. Oberg is reading on the other video called Not Norman, I want you to have your sticky notes ready because this story today, you have a job to do when you're listening. Maybe you want to listen to it twice. It's always a good idea. It's a fabulous story. I want you to be thinking about the different feelings that the character Norman and the character the little boy are having in this story. So you don't have the book to actually mark it in, but you could have your little sticky notes out and you can, as I'm reading it, stick a sticky note out when it's describing how that character might be feeling. I know you're going to love this book. So do your best and have a great time. And of course you can keep putting sticky notes in the little books that you have at home because that makes us relate in our own brain and mind and our heart to the characters in our books, which is so important. So have fun. Be a great reader. And then kindergarten, we have some finishing up work to do today. It is our last day of April. So Eliana said today was Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Last day of April. So what does that mean tomorrow will be? May 1st. May Day and a very special birthday in kindergarten again. We get to celebrate Sammy's birthday on May 1st too. So you will be finishing your calendar. And now, today, you get to do your final weather check of April weather. Then tomorrow, we're going to do your analysis of all of the weather from April. And we know, unfortunately, we haven't maybe had as many beautiful spring days. So tomorrow, we'll take care of all of that. Now today, kindergarten, write 30 right in the middle of your number chart, just like Eliana said. Ooh, what's one more, one less? And remember, we can't do the 20 frame, but do all of the rest and start writing at number 30 today and see where you end up. All right. And the last thing I want to talk about for math today is the game that you are going to play. This game is called the Missing Numbers game. And Mrs. Oberg sent directions on how to play this game to your family. There is a special dice that you need to use that came with the game. And then everything else you need is in your bag. So you can grab that game out and then make sure your family listens to the directions so they know how to play it with you. It's a fun one and it's a challenging one. So be hard workers and rock it. I know you will. And then today we're going to end with reading our caterpillar poem. But before we do that, I do want to tell you that I'm very happy. I already saw a few pictures of things that were not a box. So today, I want you to do another writing in either your journal, or some of you are making a little book of not a box and you're writing different things in your own book. So today, I want you to do another not a box writing. What else could a box be? Use your imagination and then use all of your writing resources and make sure you're checking things over. Use your resource pages, and I can't wait to see what else is not a box. All right, so let's end today by reading our caterpillar poem, and I hope you're finding some signs of spring and caterpillars outside. Yesterday I was visiting with a kindergartner who found a caterpillar and put it in a jar and was showing me all about it. Aiden was so excited, and I said, oh my goodness, this caterpillar poem is just perfect for this time of year. Here we go. The fuzzy little, oh, I'm sorry. Look at that. Mrs. Oberg forgot. I have to make sure my words match my pointer. Eliana, does it say the fuzzy little caterpillar, or is it just the fuzzy caterpillar? All right. The fuzzy little caterpillar curled up on a leaf, spun her little chrysalis, and then fell fast asleep. While she was sleeping, she dreamed that she could fly. Later, when she woke up, she was a butterfly. All right, happy searching for caterpillars and have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks, Ellie, for ending April on a super awesome note.